Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. All right, so this strategy is very simple. All you need to do is just follow what I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. All right, it's the same strategy I've used to raking some good profits. All right, and it's been working almost all the time. It's a very simple concept which you all know. I believe you know before now, but maybe you do lack the full understanding of it. So I believe by the end of this video, you should be able to understand how to apply it and also use it to make some good profit. All right. So the first thing is this particular pair V25 1S index. You can see I am on the daily time frame, and if you can see the current side of the market right here. All right, so what I want to explain to you guys is also visible right here on the lower time on this other side of the market. Sorry, so you can see closely how market has been consolidating around this zone. Market has been consolidating around this zone now. And if you want to look at it, guys, let me show you something. Sometimes you do not somebody said resistance and support doesn't work, and I just understand that it doesn't have the full information or the full understanding of support and resistance. Now you can see what is happening right here. All right, so you can see initially when the market starts, initially when the market started forming, let's look at from this point. You can see when the market started bought up to this level, then it dropped a wick, this bearish candlestick right here, and then it also, hold on. All right, so it also did what? Started buying, then got to this level, came back and retested this same zone. It dropped to this weeks. So initially, if you saw when it was forming, your support will actually be here. This is where you will have a support, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. This is what you will have as a support. But trust me, by the time you see when the market closed below, like it broke below and closed below this zone, it was an opportunity to get a sell trade. All right, forget about the fact that you are seeing this on the daily time frame, because if you enter, you see the market had to buy the next day before it sold, so you might be in deep losses depending on the time frame you're seeing it. If you see this on a lower time frame, it is good, you can just enter the market immediately. Then why did the market not continue to sell? Why did the market not continue to sell? Now, once there is a breakout from a zone like a support like this market broke out of this support zone, then closed below, which indicates that the market would want to sell. You can see it took the market a whole number, how many days before it was able to go below this level here. So, but it doesn't really guarantee that the market will just continue selling nicely the same way it bought. You understand? You have to look, there must be something around here. There must be something around here on a lower time frame, and I doubt the MT5 will allow me to go to get to this point if I go to a lower time frame. So let me just see if I can quickly get to this particular spot, because I'm trying to refer to why this market actually decided to reject this zone, then continued buying instead of selling, because it's one of the major problems so many persons have, trading support and resistance. When you just see the market broke out and closed above or below, and then you enter the trade, then after maybe one or two candlesticks, the market returns to the same zone it was buying or selling from, and then you might just feel it doesn't work. So these things work. So let's quickly trace that zone if we can. Okay. All right, so you can see here that there was a zone somewhere here, guys. See, there was a zone somewhere right here that the market is respecting, and this is actually in SMC, this is another block, right? This is another block which the market is respecting, and you can see what the market did. After this structure was formed, you can see the way the market moved nicely up to this level before it retested, before it put back to retest here, then continued. So market just came back to respect this zone, you see. So the sells, if you find this on the daily time frame and you enter a trade, all you need to do is just to wait for the market to come back to this zone. If you can wait for the market to come back to this zone, I'll give you a confirmation that you just continue selling. Then you enter the sell trade, guys. Then make sure you take your profit as the market approaches this zone, because it will most likely react, and the zone should even be marked using a rectangle, because there's a very high chance that the market will not may not get to where we have this line, the horizontal line I put, but rather it might want to just hit this zone, then reverse. So these things happen even on a lower time frame. That is why so many persons lose trades when they try to trade support and resistance, because the market does not they after market broke above or broke below, they entered the trade and they did not go their way. So these things are very important that you have to consider them. All right, so now for example, the trade I took on this particular pair on the current side of the market, let me quickly get there. All right, on the current side of the market, the trade I took here, let me go to the 4 hourly time frame first of all. The market is bullish right now. The first thing you need to identify is the direction of the market at that time. Is the market still bullish or it is bearish? So as you can see, currently the market is still bullish, although there is a change of character here on this 4 hourly time frame. You can see there is a change of character. This is our market swept this low and then it pulled back. All right, so we would want to see the market selling to the downside. But when I took the trade, the market was somewhere around this spot, so the market was still buying. There was no change of character. So what happened? So on zooming, let me just zoom. Okay, great. So the market was creating lower highs and lower lows when I got to the chart, you see, because once the market is buying, I used to tell you guys this, once the market is bullish, look out for lower highs and lower lows. Just wait to see when the market is creating lower highs and lower lows. Once you know the market is bullish, look out for when the market is creating lower highs and lower lows. Like now, the market has been buying, then it started creating lower highs and lower lows. You can see this is a high, this is a lower high, lower high, lower high. This is a lower low, lower low, lower low. And these lower lows and lower highs on this time frame, they're not too clear enough until we go to a lower time frame. So if we go to, let's say, the 1 hourly time frame, you see this structure I am trying to show you guys right now. You can see. All right, so look at it here. Okay, so you can see this, that's the structure there, and then we can easily place another trend line down. All right, so once the market creates lower highs and lower lows, once the market creates lower highs and lower lows, the next thing you would want to see the market do is to start on getting to a lower low. You want to see some formations that indicate the market is actually going to continue buying, because you're looking at a continuation, a situation where the market will continue buying. All right, so you can see what happened right here. You can see the structure the market created right here. At this point, you can see the lower highs at this point and the lower lows. They are more clearly clearer here on this particular time frame. Then if you also look closely, you will see that there are zones too, because these are the things that you need to take note of. There are zones created during these lower highs and lower lows. You can see there's a support zone here, there is a support zone here, there's a support zone here, there's a resistance zone here. So all you need to do is take note of this zone, mark out this zone, because until market has done anything above or below this zone before you confirm the market is actually ready to do what you expect. What will you expect? You'll be expecting the market to buy and break out of this zone, right? Good. Now we have buys at this point and sells here. Each time the market gets to this zone at this point, you see it sells. Let's go to the 15 minutes time frame so you see better. All right, so each time the market gets to this zone, let me try to zoom in so you see it better. All right, so this is the zone here. Each time market buys to this zone, you can see it sells. The market was not able to break above this zone for some time. The market was not able to break above this zone for a couple of times. I think this even took up almost a whole day. If you look at when we started, market started buying to this zone from here. This is about 1330 till about 1800. This took about 6 hours before the market was able to, about 6 hours before the market was able to break above. So the market was still struggling to break above this zone, making this zone a very strong zone. And also you also look at the left side to see that the market was also buying from this same zone previously. So this is actually a key level in the market. And also we are having a double bottom, here. This is the first bottom and this is the second bottom, so even if initially I would say, okay, this is the second bottom, but you see the market was not able to break above this zone. So coming back here, and it even went below this one, made this the second bottom. You understand? So we have double bottom at this point. Where did I meet the market? Guys, I met the market around this zone. I met the market around this particular area like this. So my entry was not immediately. I had to wait. I decided to wait. I wanted to see the market go above this zone because the market has been struggling. Except I would want to scalp like maybe a few profit. I don't know how to put it, like maybe 3 minutes trade, and I will run out of the chart. Then I will want to enter a trade anywhere around here. Then I will close once it gets to this we have this black line, which is the zone, so to be on the safer side, I'll wait for the market to actually close. I'll actually go up and close above this zone before I take an entry. That is when I will know the market is actually ready to continue buying. And our profit target is always the top of the pattern the market has created. All right. So you can see what happened, guys. Lower highs and lower lows. On market getting here, it created a double bottom. And from this double bottom, you can see the breakout, the market buying. All right, so it is very simple. It's a very simple strategy or approach to trading this continuation pattern, especially for those, if you cannot wait for the market to break out and retest before you actually enter the trade. You can just use this to enter the trade while the market has not yet broken out of the pattern. Usually we used to wait for the market to, or previously we used to wait for the market to break out, come back to do a retest before you enter a trade. But if you can identify this pattern right inside the this double bottom inside, right inside this channel pattern, you can just wait for a breakout within here, then enter your trade nicely. All right. Excuse me. And also your entry, you can also refine your entry still till the 1 minute time frame. You can refine your entry to the 1 minute time frame. So even on the 1 minute time frame, you'll still be looking out for these structures, either a double bottom or maybe a inverse head and shoulders pattern before you enter a trade, or you look out for any other pattern that you can use in trading. Guys, it is very important to do that. It's very simple. So the whole idea about this strategy is look out for the major trend of the market, then wait to see lower highs and lower lows. As you see lower highs and lower lows, then wait for the market to get to a support zone where it starts forming structures. Just wait for it to start creating a structure, a chart pattern that indicates the market is going to either reverse or continue in its direction, previous direction. Then, like here, you see a double bottom. Then you wait for a break above the neckline to be on the safer side. It's not as if you can't enter a trade. You can enter a trade here and hold it till it breaks above. But to be on the safer side, you can just enter your trade after the breakout. Then even during this breakout, there is a retest on a lower time frame. If you go to the 5 minutes time frame, trust me, you might see a bearish candlestick around this spot that indicates a possible retest on the 5 minute. Let me just see. Let me quickly go to the 5 minutes time frame. Oh, my network is slow. Let's go to the 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so you can see there is a bearish candlestick here at this point. Let me just zoom in. That marks a possible retest. This bearish candlestick marks a possible retest, and the market continued buying to the upside. All right, so all these things are very possible, guys. They are very possible and simple. It just depends on you. All right, so you just follow all the instructions I've given you. You wait to see, confirm the market trend, especially on a higher time frame. Then you mark out your key levels. Then you also mark out your how do we call it, they draw the trend lines to mark out the actual pattern the market has created, and also try to look out for the patterns like double top, all those reversal patterns. Look out for them inside the trend, inside the structure the market has created. And the direction of the market. Since the market is forming a descending channel like this, it mostly breaks out to the upside. So look out for structures that indicate the market to be breaking to the upside. Look out for them and just be patient and wait till the market gives you that structure or that channel, that pattern. Then you wait for a breakout before you think of entering a trade. Your stop loss can just be below here and you will still be safe. You understand? That is it, guys. It's very simple. Keep on practicing these things and you'll be very profitable. Meanwhile, like this video, share your thoughts in the comment section, and see you in my next video. Stay blessed. Peace out.